So Buddha continued to teach the 5 bhikkhus how to contemplate to get clear of 3 types of clinging. Bhikkhus, it is not proper to regard all form of rupa, whether past, future, present, etc. This is mine, this is me, this is myself. So all rupas must be contemplated on, that this is not mine, this is not me, this is not myself. Initially, only the present should be observed. So according to this teaching, yogis constantly note those phenomena manifest at the 6 and doors every time. Whenever you see, hear, touch, yogi observe every phenomena. Yogi note rising, falling, sitting, touching, etc. And when yogi practice continuously, concentration gets strengthened. A yogi comes to differentiate between the phenomena of rising and the phenomena of noting. A yogi differentiates the phenomena of falling and the phenomena of noting. And the extension, the pressure, and the movement of the moment of rising do not last till the moment of falling. These extension, pressure disappear at the moment of their respective phenomena. And the distension and movement at the moment of falling do not last till the next moment of rising. They disappear and cease at that moment. When practicing walking is very smooth and very comfortable. Yogi feel only extension and movement. Yogi continuously note left, right, left, right. But yogi perceive only the extension and movement. The extension and movement involved in the right step do not stay on till to the left step. And the extension of left step does not continue to right step. The extension vanish at the moment of their respective appearance. Yogi observe raising, pushing forward, dropping during practicing walking. And the movement of raising moment do not last till the moment of stepping out, pushing forward, and that pushing forward do not stay on till the moment of dropping down. They all vanish away at the respective moments of appearance. After practicing meditation 1 week, 2 weeks, continuously practice is so enjoyable. Bending, stretching, etc. are so gentle. Yogi note bending, stretching. Each phenomena yogi perceive the movement and extension. Each phenomena disappear at the respective moment of appearing. Because yogi concentration gets particularly strong, a yogi observe during the period of one act of bending or stretching the process of dissolution in very quick serial movement happening in the same place without change of position. The yogi realized, yes, true, this nature of phenomena was not known before because I did not note heedfully. Now I note carefully and I perceive These aggregates do not pass on from one moment to another. They perish ceaselessly at the moment of their appearance, yogi realized. Yogis continuously observe rupa or kaya, that is, rising, falling, bending, stretching, raising, dropping, moving, or rupa. A yogi realized the rupas which had occurred before do not last till the present moment. They all have perished. The rupas which are manifesting themselves now will not reach a future moment. All rupas will all vanish away presently, and the rupas of the future will also cease at their respective moments of their arising. So all kinds of rupas are impermanent. They are incessantly arising and disappearing. They constitute suffering. They are not self. They are mere phenomena because they are not controllable. They are arising and vanishing in accordance with their own conditional causes. Yogi realize in this way through their personal knowledge. So, to enable such realization, Buddha asks to practice with atapi, ardent energy. Meditative effort should be made until you perceive nittamama. This rupa is not mine. If you have time, you need to learn to recite this sutta, and you must be familiar with these sentences. Itamama isohamasami isome atta. This rupa is mine, this rupa is me, this rupa is myself. It is not suitable to observe like this. A yogi should realize nittamama nisohamasami na miso atta. This rupa is not mine. This rupa is not me. This rupa is not myself. So in this sutta, Anatta Lakkhana Sutta, Buddha asks to realize in this way. And it may be asked. So we have to observe, we have to contemplate by reciting this Pali sentence. No. Recitation should not be done. You have to practice. Meditation should be carried out to realize the true nature of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. Knowing the true nature of impermanent, suffering, and non-self is to know the meaning of nittamama. This rupa is not mine. In the Chanda Sutta, it mentioned, Chanda was asked, Chanda, do you perceive thus? This is mine, this is me, this is myself. And Chanda replied, I perceive thus. Nittamama nisohamasami na miso atta. This is not mine. This is not me. This is not myself. The commentary explained that it meant that Chanda had perceived it merely as impermanence, suffering, and non-self. You practice meditation continuously and you perceive the phenomena incessantly appearing and disappearing. You perceive there is nothing delightful. They are not dependable. They are just suffering. And then you say, this is not mine. And you say, this is not me. It's the same as perceiving that it is not permanent. Conceit arises because you believe in permanence. When you realize the impermanent nature, there is nothing to be proud. And you see, it is not myself, is exactly the same as seeing that it is not atta. If we fail to take note of every phenomena of mind and matter, then we believe it to be permanent, and conceits arise, and we think, this is me. Ordinary people don't know they have to observe the phenomena at the moment of their arising. So they cannot observe the phenomena of seeing, hearing, touching, knowing, etc. So they believe that the rupas at the moment of seeing exist to become rupas at the moment of hearing. They also believe that it is the single eye who sees. It is single eye who hears. It is single eye who touches, who knows, etc. They think the rupas of the past have arrived at the present, and the present rupa will go on to the future. They believe in this way, so that is clinging to the belief in their permanence. Yogis realized, I have to emphasize, I have to be very, very careful the phenomena, to watch the phenomena at the moment of their arising. So yogi is ever watchful of these phenomena. A yogi captures the reality. Yogi knows that the rupa at the moment of seeing perish at that place. This rupa does not reach the moment of hearing. Now hearing rupa, the rupa at the moment of hearing perish at the place, it does not reach the moment of seeing. Every act of seeing, hearing, touching, knowing is a new arising, rising afresh all the time. So that is the truth of impermanence. A yogi realized the rupa of the past have ceased in the past. It has not come forward to the present. The present rupa keeps on perishing away even while being noted. These rupa will not reach the future, yogi realized. The yogi also knows rupas of the future will also perish away at the moment of arising. This rupa does not endure even for the duration of a flicker of an eyelid. So if yogi realize in this way, yogi is free from tanha, mana and ditthi, clinging by craving, clinging by conceit, and clinging by wrong view. Now yogi freely say, this is not mine, this is not me, this is not myself. With his personal knowledge, yogi say. Now Buddha asked the 5 bhikkhus to contemplate in this way, to be free from clinging by craving and conceit, tanha and mana. Ordinary worldling Puthujjana is also instructed to contemplate, to be free from clinging by wrong view, ditthi. So you already know the 5 bhikkhus were all Sotapannas. Now Buddha taught this sutta to these 5 Sotapanna. Why? Buddha asked to get rid of atta. This is not myself. Nisoham masami. So this is something to ponder upon. According to the Visuddhimagga, Sotapannas are free from illusion and wrong view of atta clinging. And also they free from illusion of perception and illusion of the mind. So they are free from all three kinds of atta clinging. Why Buddha asks the five bhikkhus to contemplate on non-self, to remove what kinds of clinging?
Craving.
So that is the point to consider. So five bhikkhus are Sotapanna, and Buddha asked them to contemplate on non-self, anatta. So to remove what kinds of clinging? So that question, that problem is not easy to have accurate solution. Mahasi Sayadaw tried to solve the problem in three ways. So the first one is the Arahants also practice meditation on the nature of anatta, non-self. Although Sotapanna has no atta clinging to be rid of, he or she nevertheless contemplates on non-self, just like the Arahants, for the attainment of higher knowledge. And the second solution have to be mentioned in accordance with the Sila Vinda Sutta. Yes, there is no doubt that Sotapanna is free from illusion of wrong view, Detti Vipanlasa. So how about Sinya Vipanlasa, the illusion of perception? As Sotapanna is free from Sinya Vipanlasa, illusion of perception, only when he or she reflect intentionally on it, or when he or she engage in contemplation on it. Only on such occasions, Sotapannas may be taken as free from wrong perception of permanence and wrong perception of self, Sinya Vipanlasa and Citta Vipanlasa. Sometimes you cannot see he or she is Arya, sometimes Sotapanna is like the same person. So if Sotapanna not engaged in meditation, or if he do not reflect intentionally, Sotapanna can have wrong perception. Sotapannas have wrong notions of things. So the five bhikkhus are Sotapanna. The five bhikkhus, to get rid of such wrong perception and wrong notion, they are asked to contemplate on non-self by Lord Buddha. And the third solution is based on explanation given by the Venerable Yamaka. Venerable Yamaka had already reached the stage of Anagami. So Anagami, Yamaka said, I do not cling to Rupa as this is me. I do not cling to Vedana as this is my Vedana. So I do not cling each of the five aggregates, Rupa, Vedana, Sinya, Sankhara and Vijnana. But with regard to the five aggregates as a whole, I stay not free from the notion, I am. So he mentioned. So just as in the explanation for a Sotapanna, there is no clinging as self towards any of the aggregates such as Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, etc. But with regard to the 5 aggregates as a whole. So Sotapanna is not free from perception as man or woman. He is Sotapanna, he or she is not free from this perception, and the sensual desire still arise in him or her to the extent of settling down in married life. So Sotapanna, some Sotapannas are still in married life. So it should be regarded that the 5 bhikkhus or Sotapanna, they were asked to contemplate on anatta, to become free from such ordinary perception and notion. So yogi have a right understanding, and yogi try to observe every rupa, every kaya. A yogi realize the past rupa at the moment of last rising of the abdomen did not reach the stage of falling of the abdomen. The last rupa at the moment of falling did not reach the stage of rising. That rupa perished away at the moment of rising and falling. A yogi realized the last rupa at the time of last seeing did not reach the present moment of seeing. The last rupa at the time of last hearing did not reach the present moment of hearing. It perished away at the respective moments. The yogi realized the presently rising rupas does not reach the stage of falling. The presently falling rupa does not reach the stage of rising. A yogi realized the rupa at the present moment of hearing do not reach the next moment of hearing. They perish away even while hearing. During hearing, they perish. And also yogi realized the rupas at the moment of future rising and falling will not reach the next future moment of rising and falling. So this is the realization during the practice of meditation. Every rupa you see yourself, you realize with your personal knowledge. So according to Visuddhimagga, also we can contemplate the rupa. The rupas are generally considered with respect to our life. So now we are in this life. So previous life, where were our rupas? Previous life, who are you? You are deities or man or woman or Asians or African. Where were rupa? So all past rupa, they ceased, and the past rupa do not reach to the present because they are impermanent. Past rupa disappear and perish instantly, so you realize they are suffering, and rupa is not self with any essence. It is just a phenomena. Now we are in this life, we are in the present. The rupas of the present will perish away and cease now. The rupas of the present will not reach the future. Now you are watching your rupa, they are ceasing and vanishing. And you realize they are impermanent because they are disappearing and perishing continuously. So they are suffering, they are not self. And then the rupas in the future life. We don't know future. You will go to Nibbana, or you will be a deity, or you will be a man or woman, or which rupa, which realm you will be reborn. We don't know. Now you realize rupa, which will come in the future, we cease there, and they will not be carried over to any further future existence, because they will perish, so they are impermanent. As they are disappearing and perishing instantly, they are pure suffering. They are just the phenomena. So according to this Visuddhimagga, we have to reflect, and we have to recite. So we have to recite the paper. So 1, 2, 3. The one is the rupa of the past. So past rupa. So past rupa is totally disappear. The second is the present rupa. Present rupa is also disappearing, and the future rupa you also understand. So during recitation you have to contemplate on your rupa. So please follow my recitation. The matter of the past, has ceased to exist. It does not carry over to the present, because it has already disappeared. It is impermanent. Because it comes to an end instantly. It is truly suffering. It is neither a controlling authority, a permanent entity, nor an entity which does things or experience sensation. Therefore, it is not a self with any substance, but just a phenomenon which is non-self, or just a mere process. Now present life rupa, you are now stay observing. Follow me. The matter of the present disappears now. It does not carry over to the future, because it has already disappeared. It is impermanent. Because it comes to an end instantly. It is truly suffering. It is neither a controlling authority, a permanent entity, nor an entity which does things or experience sensation. Therefore, it is not a self with any substance, but just a phenomenon which is non-self, or just a mere process. So future rupa, you think over where you will reborn. So what is your rupa? Also, it will go through anicca, dukkha, anatta. The matter which will come to be, in the future, we cease to exist then and there.
will cease to exist then and there.
It will not carry over into any further future existence. Because it will come to an end. It is impermanent. Because it disappears instantly. It is truly suffering. It is not a self having any substance, but just a phenomenon which is non-self. So that is, according to Visuddhimagga, you can reflect with respect to life. But practically you are observing the rupa personally. So you will realize the nature of the rupa, and we continue other contemplation tomorrow. We have to stop our discourse for today by practicing Satipatthana Vipassana meditation, by observing every rupa, by observing every phenomena occurring at the six senses continuously and meticulously. May all practitioners realize the real peace in the very near future.
Sadhu.